everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Onamala and this is Just Doing That. Please like, comment, subscribe and turn on your post notification. Too much words. So you get notified every time I post. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, from the title you can see what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a gist for later. That's what I said in my previous video, my second video. If you did watch my second video, that's my hilarious never ever ever, you see that for some gist I said gist for later, like gist for another day. So today I'm going to be addressing those gist for another day, and I'm also going to be talking about my near death experience. I know, right? It was really God that saved me that day. So let's get into the video. First of all, I'm going to be doing the gist for another day. Yeah. So first one, I didn't address this one. I just said it. Like the first one was the first one I'm going to be doing now is never have I ever chewed gum. And I said I have, but there's a story behind it. Let me give you guys the story. So there's this teacher, our chemistry teacher. Her name is Miss Oleru. So Miss Oleru was our chemistry teacher. She's very old. No, she's not very old, but she was like an old man, an elderly man, an elder person, that kind of thing. So in our class, no noise, no anything. Oleru is coming, period. And yeah, before I jump into that, I just want to just take a quick break and appreciate my hair. Like, okay, like it's been long I did my hair to off. Like I'm just feeling these builds again. Like, period, boo. Okay, I'm not longer diverting. Let me go straight to what I was saying. So her name is Miss Oleru, and she was a chemistry teacher as her then. Yes. So in her class, no talk, no making noise, everything. But I'm talking about chewing gum. Like she had this thing for chewing gum. Like, why would you chew gum in her class? But me now, as the body that I was chewing gum. So I was chewing the gum before our class actually, and my sit partner then said that Olori is coming, you know you cannot chew the gum. Like Olori dictate my life, that kind of thing, and that I'm going to chew the gum if I'm going to chew the gum. You get me? So I was chewing the gum, and she came to the class and we all greeted her, and I kept chewing the gum. I was not only chewing the gum, I was blowing it, and
how could I do such a mistake?
Blowing and giving all sort of noise. People were giving me glances like, Linda, are you okay? I was like, I can remember Olamide looking at me, Olamide Akito. I can remember her looking at me that, Linda, are you alright? I was like, I'm a bad, you already know now. So that's how I was doing. And I knew I knew Oleru was listening to us. Like I knew Miss Oleru was like hearing those, sounds, and she didn't do anything. She was just trying to make sure she catch the person red-handed. So I kept, being the badger I was, I kept smacking the gum. Then she caught me, guys. You know this thing of the mind that when you do something, the other person will know. So immediately she found out I was the one. I already knew that she had already caught me at that moment. I just swallowed the gum immediately. I didn't even want to care for any side effect. I swallowed the gum immediately. Maybe she came to me that I should just bring out the gum. I said, gum? Me chew gum? I was not chewing gum, ma. He said, I know you were chewing gum. I said, ma, how will I be chewing gum? I was not chewing gum in your class. He said, have you swallowed it? I said, I can never swallow the gum. I've never swallowed the gum. I was not chewing gum in your class, ma. She looked at me, knowing fully well that it was me that was chewing that gum. I mean, I knew that she had caught me, but I couldn't let that go. Because if I had admitted, I will be mopping staff food the next day. I'll be denied for prep or something. So like I argued it to the last. I stood my ground. Ma, it was not me. It was I don't know, ma. It was, I can never chew gum in your class. That's like the whole story. She had died down. I was like my chest was doing bish. Like if this one should catch me, I'm in trouble. So I think that's all about the chewing gum gist. The next gist be, it's not punishment. Yes, never ever start punishment. Yes, there's another gist behind that one. So there was this woman that was in my school then. She usually is supervise for prep. Like we always have this corridor supervisor. Per corridor you have a supervisor. So it was Fuja. I don't know why I'm mentioning names, but so it was that woman, and she was our corridor supervisor. So she kept somebody to write the noise maker. I think when SS3 then so like need a noise maker. What who is going to write that one? So she gave it Ezine. Ezine was a baby. So she gave Ezine to write it, and Ezine kept writing. I kept making noise. My people now kept making noise. Noise maker that we are, we kept making noise. We kept making noise. You know that Ezine was writing it. Was it Ezine or Busola? I don't know. One of the two, sha. Can't remember. So the person kept writing the name, sha. We were making noise. When she just came and said that where is the list? I think our noise now became loud. She now said, where is the list? Hey, I just said Busola is my name there. She just said yes. I said, oh, my name will be there. I just wanted to like confirm. She told me that my name was there. Like, okay, maybe we should know like what she wanted us to kneel down. That's the end. That's what she wanted us to do. She said that okay, Busola or isn't it? She give her the list, and she now called our names out that we should come to her office the next day. Little did we know that we're going in for hard labor. My sister and brother, we mob staff from. We went to go and fetch water from assembly. It was shy. People don't understand. Only people get to understand like the length. I mean, we walked from general staff room across to assembly or towards school hall to go and fetch water. But we mob staff room. We wash toilets that day. It's never ever will I stand my ground and let my name enter noise maker list. That day was not nice. I was so weak when I was done. But that's the gist for the punishment. The next one will be the play fight, like the play water fight. Till now, I can still remember it because it was funny. It started off with my friend Rejoice and somebody in Z. I think it was Taiwo Bailey. I can't really remember the person, but I think it was Rejoice and Bailey. So they were just playing this normal play, like they beat themselves. Bailey was across, like she was, should I say, over the, I really don't know what to call it, but Bailey was on the other side and just on this side. So they were beating themselves, all those usual play fight and all those things. So I now came like, let me help my friend. And all those good stuff now. Like my friend, just my friend, my personal person now. So like let me like just the usual play fight. So me and just now beating Bailey. Then we're not like 2 against 1. So we were beating her, and then she run back to her class. I think she came back with, I don't know if it was winner she came back with. I can't even remember. She came back with somebody. We shall beat them, we pour water on them, we beat them in mob. We just use that like all fun and games though. And I went back to class and I told class girls that class girls, though, people are coming to beat us, so they just push me aside like usual playful Winda now. That Winda just likes playing and all those things now. So I now even got tired. And I went to sit down like I played enough. It's almost time for prep and all those things. Behold, the whole school was in front of our. I kid you not. I didn't even understand that they brought that crowd. I didn't even I cannot even understand. I just sat down. The next thing, the whole school, the whole boarding house was in front of our. My class girls now said, Winner was right to that kind of thing. I remember somebody saying that Winner was right to that they've come. Our girls, now that we like playing. We like playing. We now turn into real fight. See I started hearing bottle break. I say, what's going on? Before you know, glass was breaking, bottle was breaking. Because I remember then our louvers was not good, so it was on the floor. Either bottle was breaking. I don't even know where they got bottle from. You now started make like it escalated like nothing. How Z girls brought those crowd? I don't understand. Everybody in front of our teachers were scared when started getting bottle sound. People did not really go. I think it was even security now to come and everybody now went away and everything. Now really became R and Z. When I started, that's when the play now started. Z girls now sent somebody now. That one said her own speech. She left. We're like, oh, beautiful. Our girls sent it. We shall send it. We shall concluded that okay, we'll meet in Quadrangle. Quadrangle was somewhere in boarding house area. Like we meet in Quadrangle now. Let's go there. So like our girls now plan. No, we like play. You know, plan that we'll attack them in their class before we go to Quadrangle. We'll go attack them in their class. So after prep, like we're counting, like make people say background. Started breaking our own mob stick. Like one stick is just a usual thing. Every small thing break one stick. So our girls got our mob stick ready. Make it after started breaking our mob stick. Started marching to our. So on the walkway, there's this walkway we had, and it was made of like huge fat iron, abi what will I call it. So as we were eating the railings, I remember myself, I remember eating the railings. Girls were scared. They were worried, hey, the fight want to continue, the fight, the fight want to continue. Little did they know that it's play fight. I was not eating the railings. People were not eating the railings too. It was not making like loud noise, like all those stainless tray when they fall. I'm like, we're not running, yeah, this fight was start to, it was not meeting me up. We naturally went to the, we told them, they're like, we should go there, we should go, we should go to Kodrango. Maybe it's Kodrango that Kodrango is our venue now. We naturally went to Kodrango. So before we went to Kodango, we eat somewhere. The walk, the path to go to Bodina house area, a bit to go to our hostels and everything. So we now eat somewhere. Like we attack them. Little do we know, put that Z girls they like play. They already carried water with them. We are not hiding that when they come, we attack them with more stick. And what kind? If they want to try out girls, that's how we just came out. And making we just said and they were coming. We now came out. They just splashed water on us like unexpectedly. We're like, we didn't know about this. We didn't plan for this. So we just ran to Kodrango, our venue now. We just ran to Kodrango where we had already planned to meet. So we were like, oh, Shebi is now water. We're already in Bodina area, so we're now fetching water in buckets, pouring on them. Guys, it was loud. There's this period where everybody goes to go and get their key from Mitzi. So that period was like where we now used to entertain everybody. Everybody was in their corridor. Guys, it was like entertainment. Everybody was in their corridor. Everybody was watching around Z girls fight. Like till we finished our play fight, until we shook hands that okay, we're now sisters and outing. Everybody was outside. Guys, that night was a night to remember. I kid you not. It was a night to remember, guys. No. It was a night to remember. So that's all about the play fight. I think next is when Prissy came to our class. This just is kind of long, but I'm going to try to shorten it. So when Prissy came to our class, there was this issue with a student. A teacher beat a student, but it was like too much. Like the marks were just too, it was like you can't take this, we can't take this one in your college. Why would they? And it was even a male teacher that beat us too much. We're like that no, we can't take this one. It's too much and all those things now. That's how when I started protesting. What's this thing called?
How could I do such a mistake? How could I make?
I can't really remember the name. I cannot remember the name, but all those pasting things, I can't remember the name. And I started pasting on the wall. You know, go green. Why would you be that like that? That's child molestation or something like that. Child abuse. Started pasting. Don't let us 3 went gaga. Like, started pasting that. How would you be that like that? She just a child. What did she do? She's even a much child. That's not good. We started still protest, guys. Teachers could not come to our class that day. We were protesting. I don't know. I think we could not have class then, or we already right away. I can't remember which one. No, that teachers did not come to our class. We were protesting. We were like, we no go green. I don't even understand. It was always 3 girls actually. All of us that were protesting that this is too much. Blah 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 blah. The girl I happened to was in S and we in R, so we're like close to her, like R and S. So we're very close. So we understood the gist. Then. So we're not protesting that we don't go green. This is too much. We're not starting putting placards, putting everything that we don't go green, beating mob stick everywhere scatter. Just say calm down. No, calm down. What's that? I'm going to call our parents. I'm going to call police. I'm going to carry teacher. What's that? There is that. I don't even understand. Parents can call police because they know that this one has left normal. The parents can call police. The head girl then. I don't even know whether it was the head girl. I don't even know. They should have said that because it was PQRS on that corridor. It is PQRST on the science corridor. Then the other corridor was UV and the rest of them to Z. So from PQ they jumped. Just said it was our girl that started it. We were very lost. It was mainly science corridor. They didn't really focus on that corridor. So mainly science corridor. So they said just let P and Q and said it was our girl that started it. So as principal just said that it was our girl, she just marched straight to our. We just said Princess coming. We just check corridor, just saw Princess. See, our girl. I don't think I've ever been that organized in our life. If the same boys look at it was in section. we just arranged ourselves, just sat down, principals in our class. What is that? Like, we've already done the do it. What do you want to do again? I just have done it. Please. Principal was on our class. So it was really mad. Like, Shisha came. Shisha said that we were the ones that is causing trouble. We were the ones that are doing this thing. She told us to march outside. We should go and kneel down. More of the this thing went to our girls actually. Because they said that it was our started from. It's our started from. Like, we started protesting first. So we went there to sit down. I went there to kneel down. We went there to kneel down. Sorry, we went there to kneel down. So we some people shall left sha, but majority of us were there. We were kneeling down there sha. But sha like that. Sha brought out the other girls S and T. Sha told us go and kneel down in front of Prince's office. So that was where like we had our day. Like our entire day was there. We kneeling down there throughout. But sha mad sha. I was mad like. I remember when break, because our girls were very close. We were like almost we're sisters. Like we're so close. Because I remember when it was our break time. It was time to eat. People now brought food for us. Other class girls after they bringing food for the other class girls. But it was our first. We brought food for us. We ate there. It was so nice, yeah, but we shared it together. I remember one time we were even praying. People just kind of like, we're like, guys, let's pray for, because where we were kneeling down was like minor. They took some other people. They were like, this one, they're going to expel them and one thing. We couldn't expel them, but they kept, they didn't people that they kept there and they used to expel them. We were like, guys, let's pray. We really prayed for them. Our girls. I was, no. Sha, I don't want to extend it further. So that was just like the end of when Prissy came to our class. And that's all about the gist for another day. Now I'm going to be talking about, sorry, excuse me. Now I'm going to be talking about my near death experience. For me to be able to, for you to able to understand this gist now, you have to know where I'm talking about. Like you have to know my location, the location it happened. Sorry, location it happened. So it happened in Yaba. If you all know Yaba very well, you know that Yaba is like this very busy road, market, and all those things. So then it happened when I was still running my diploma program in Unilag. So there was strike in Unilag. There was strike then, ASU strike. So we took our classes to School of Radiography because we couldn't have lectures in Unilag vicinity inside the school. So we took our lectures to School of Radiography. So we had to have lectures there. So after lecturing and everything, I was going back to my house. And if you know Yaba very well, you know Yaba is like in three parts, especially before the market. There is the express road, there is the BRT path, way route, and there is the walkway for pedestrians to walk on. So I usually walk on the pedestrian road or sometimes the BRT lane when I see that BRT is not coming on those stations. I just walk on both. So that fateful day, I was actually walking on the pedestrian road. So I crossed and I was walking on the pedestrian walkway. I was just there walking and like almost getting to my bus, where my garage, what would I call it? So I'll enter my bus and be going to my house. I don't even know. Oh, sure, like I was listening to music, so my earphones were on loudest volume. I mean, was the highest. So I was just, I was cruising. Like I was like in my own world, with my own music. Lo and behold, I didn't even know what even just told me. I just heard this thought that reality is not coming now. Step down. What's the point? Or like I'm almost like I was literally almost at my boss. I could see my boss where I was standing. I was already on my boss. Like what's the point? I'm already getting my boss. Like I'm like Shebi are just walking and people are just walking. People are just walking now. Like what's there? I'm like okay. Stop pushing the thought. Like okay, I don't even know. Some people tell me be careful. Or like what is going on? Choose one. Should I walk on the pathway or on the BLT lane? What is it? I don't know. I was like, okay, since I want to walk on both. So one leg was on the walkway. Oh, that was good. One leg was on the walkway and the other was on the BLT lane. I don't even know how it happened. It was just God, really, because I can't explain it. So I just said, okay, since you want me to walk on both, I'm going to walk on both. So I had one leg on the BLT lane, and I had one leg, and I had one leg on the pedestrian walkway. Immediately I placed one leg down, like immediately the leg got to the ground, this BLT just slapped me. Like it was the breeze. Like the BRT just passed like boom. The breeze slapped like the breeze literally did so hey, Holy Spirit. Immediately does it like I just took my leg back up because I didn't look back to even check if there was beer outside. I just thought, okay, I'm just using one leg, that one leg will not hurt anybody. Like I'm just imagining if I actually like jumped down or did anything other than putting one leg first. Immediately I just put one leg down. The beer just it. I just took the leg back up, knowing fully well that that was BRT. I just took the leg back up. Everybody in BRT was saying, "What's wrong with you? Remove one here now. What's wrong?" I was in a state of shock, bedridden. I just, I, I feel like I could not hear the word. I just removed one ear, like, okay, what just? I think I even moved both. I was like, okay, what just happened? Like, what just happened, guys? I'm just imagining if I did anything other than just putting one leg first. Like, people would have just carried me to the other side of Yaba. Oh, I don't know. I didn't even understand. It was just God that day because I was like, I was in shock till I got to my bus. I just even when I got to the bus, nobody was in the bus, so I was even happy. Like I could just like get myself together. Till I got home, I was still shaking. Like, okay, what just happened? It was traumatizing for that moment. Like, what? But that's my main death experience. Glory be to God. God, like today is not your day. So I'm alive to tell the story. Haha. To Jesus be my glory. I'm alive to tell the story. Okay. So that's my near death experience that I was going to share with you all today. So I think we've come to the end of the video, guys. So please, you know the vibes. Please do the needful. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Like, guys, it's free. Really, it's free. So please like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification. So every time I post a video, you would know. So you wouldn't miss anything. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.